2 points, but he hit 2 free throws late in regulation. And remember, Arizona doing this without Derek Williams, who did foul out of this game with just 12 points but 18 rebounds. So it is a total team effort for the Wildcats. Momo Jones, he has done it offensively. There you see Williams. He's got the ice on the hand after fouling out in this game with a double-double.
Now Arizona looking to take sole command of first place in the Pac-10 Conference, and no question will be the team to beat down the stretch if they can get by this one. Washington lost today with 4 losses. UCLA has 3. California with 4. And Sean Miller has to be proud of his guys the way they've come back to tie it in regulation without Derek Williams at the end, and they're trying to find a way to win here in overtime.
So another double-figure scoring night for Crabb, but that might say it all if you're a Cal fan, because you were right there. You thought you had this one in regulation. That's Marcuri Sanders-Bryson. He had a nice ball game and then fouled out late. And that changes the way Mike Montgomery can play, especially at the defensive end. As
Parham has made some big shots. And here you've got Jorge Gutierrez, who's fouled out of the game. He's got 25 points. You got Marcuri Sanders-Bryson. Really, they're the guys, the glue to this team. They're both sitting on the bench, fouling out. And California would be a Herculean effort if they could find a way to come back and win this.
How about that? You're down just 2 with a minute 27 to play in the overtime session. A lot of great basketball left. Let's see if Cal can come back.
The Colorado series last season was another important building block for the Sharks. And again, it went back to Todd McClellan's theme of the season, overcome. They overcame those challenges. They had a wild 6-5 game in which they survived. And then Joe Pavelski really started playing some big games. He had an overtime game, a goal scored. He had another goal that forced in overtime in the 6-5 win. So I think Joe Pavelski started to come of age as an NHL player in that series.
There is also a very attractive extended warranty option that includes free service and parts for the next 5 years. But there's no need for you to get that. You failed to get the test you needed at the doctor that would have detected disease early enough where it could have been treated. So you won't be around in 2 years to see him grow up, which means the warranty would be useless. Okay, sign here, please.
For a list of tests every man should have, go to ahrq.gov. Every night, we cover your teams wherever they're playing, unlike anyone else.
We're the only Bay Area TV station here.
From stadiums across the country and all over the world. From London and Germany.
To Stockholm, Sweden.
To Atlanta, Philly, and Arlington.
This is how you want your season to end, right here.
Only Sportsnet Central is there with live reports and inside access to your local teams you can't get anywhere else. Hi. Only on Comcast Sportsnet. Authentic Bay Area sports.
In the overtime session in Arizona with an 87-85 lead. But how did we get here, Dan?
Well, the 2 guys really that have stepped up have been Parham and Momo Jones. And Parham doesn't even start, but he's very efficient inside. Either hand, he comes in, he's always productive. And certainly Lamont Momo Jones has been exciting for Arizona. He's made the big shot. He knows he's good. He's performed well. I don't remember missing many shots here down the stretch, and has been pivotal in the success. So it's been Parham, 2 guys from New York, and Momo Jones. You look at the numbers on Jones, he's had another big game. And the thing about him, he's automatic from the foul line.
12 of his 19 have come in the second half in the overtime session. Cal needs a stop, and they need it now. They trail by 2. Arizona will take their time. Shot clock's at 10. Call about it. First the tough one, loose, and Cal gets their stop.
Be a good idea to wait for Camp now to come down the floor and see if California can feature Harper Camp or Crabb. He definitely wants the ball.
He got bumped. We're tied at 87.
How about this Allen Crabb? I mean, you think this guy was playing his 50th Pac-10 game. I mean, I saw him early in the year. It's not the same player. Not the same guy at all.
And the way the guy does it, I mean, he's had some nights where the shooting wasn't there. 1 for 9 nights, he still wants the ball. And then, a night like this.
He wanted it now. And again, I thought here a good no call. Let him go. You don't want to make any foul call. Let the players play. And a little bit of a flop by Falls, but he made a tough shot, did Crab on the turnaround. So now, if you're in Arizona, there's 36 seconds to go. All right? I think you run it all the way down. I mean, there's a 35-second. You're going to have about a second differential, but why not try to win it at the end? And you look at Alan Crabb and what he's done on the year, but look at the last 9 games. I mean, he has been unbelievable. And most points since account. Well, that freshman right there was pretty good. That Abdul Rahim.
Yep.
He was player of the year in the Pac-10 conference as a freshman.
A top pick in the
He was the player of the year as a freshman.
That's a player.
Yes, he's pretty good.
Graduated the NBA, had a heck of a career, now an assistant coach or front office personnel man in the Sacramento Kings organization. All right.
I'd run it. I think if you're Arizona, you got a little differential, not much. You're on the road. Run it all the way down, see if you can win it at the end.
They're running it with Solomon Hill as the point.
Well,
and Hill
shoot
for
it early.
3. Rebound to the floor. Arizona. 12 seconds remaining.
Yeah, California couldn't get it off, Jim. They had their shot. They couldn't get it off. Momo Jones is not giving it up.
Momo for the win. Bach has it. And Crabb, a chance to win it. We'll see you in a second overtime.
Make sure now that Santa Clara and USF hold the game. Because there's another overtime here in Berkeley.
Amazing. What an effort by this Cal Bears team. With 2 primary performers on the bench after fouling out, and this unit stays in it. How about the defense?
Well, don't forget, against Stanford a year ago, Momo Jones banked it in the win there. I thought he almost did it again. And California could not get the first one. I'll tell you what really surprised me was Solomon Hill shooting it early in the clock. I thought that they'd run it all the way down, try to take the last shot. They still got the last shot. They got the rebound. But here we go, double overtime.
So knotted at 87. And some primary names out of this game. For Arizona, no Derek Williams. He fouled out. And wait. So here's the turning point in the ball game. When you look at where the game was at the time, Cal trailing in this game, and then the intentional foul happened. And then Crabb gets going.
And he really got going. And then all of a sudden, if Brandon Smith, Gutierrez, they're stealing the ball, making plays. But I think you made a good point. I thought that intentional foul turned things because don't forget, Arizona did have a 9-point lead early in the second half.
It was a game changer, no question, because at the time of that foul, it was 59-54 in favor of Arizona, and Cal kind of utilized that a little bit. It stopped the game because the officials have to make a decision. It stopped the game, takes any momentum away, then you hit the free throws, you get the call going your way, and Cal has really ridden that wave. But they also thought they had this game won possibly in regulation, but couldn't close.
And Arizona, in my opinion, felt they had the game won in the first overtime and let California come back because Alan Crabb just would not be denied. I mean, it looks like to me that he's just saying, guys, just get me the basketball because I'm going to make a play.
All right, buckle yourselves in. Overtime number 2 is underway, and Arizona wins the tap. Jones, Parham. Also on the floor, Horn. He has hit a 3 in this game. Hill can shoot the 3, and Perry is out there. That's the 5 for Arizona. Derek Williams is fouled out. Perry. Shot blocked by Solomon, the freshman, and then a foul on Arizona. Well, how about that? A freshman contributing.
Well, Solomon, don't forget, he was a high school teammate of Crabb. They probably had a pretty good high school team. But look at the block from behind to get it off the glass and recapture the ball and get possession and draw the foul. I think this is another player for California that has not seen a whole lot of action, but I really think Richard Solomon, he's got a great upside. Look for him in future years to be a hallmark for the Bears. He's very active, got to mature, get a little bit stronger, but he's got very good skill.
That foul on Perry was his 4th foul on one scoreboard, but 5th foul on another. So now the officials will go talk about it and try to figure out what is correct. Is Perry out of the game on fouls?
There's only one score that matters, and that's the official score. So whatever he has on the official score is the only thing that counts, and that's what they're checking.
And let's see what they come up with, because again, this is crucial. Cal already without 2 players on fouls, and Arizona without their main player, and now the officials will talk it over. And I'll tell you, it's a busy night for Tony Padilla. Wants to make sure who the foul was on. Here it is. It is.
You know, they had Perry with 4 fouls on the last scorecard, and if that's the case, and he committed a foul, now it'd be 5, because that's the official score.
Now, the official score at first thought the foul was on 3, signaled on 3, Parham, but it was 33, Jesse Perry. That is his 5th. He is out of the ball game. And so Sean Miller will have to make a decision on who to bring in, and he brings a shooter in. And Brendan Lavender, a 6'5 junior. And as we await the second game of the doubleheader, we've got USF and Santa Clara coming to you next. Right now the Dons leading 12-11 with 11:36 to play in the first half. A good one going on here, and we promise you another great one coming up with West Coast Conference action, so you won't want to turn away. And well, this has been a crazy night of basketball.
And if you're wondering, Richard Solomon at the line is about a 55% free throw shooter. Makes usually 1 of 2, which he did there, but does give California a 1-point lead. And back in the zone go the Bears.
Jones runs the point again, and he's got the basketball. Lavender can shoot it. He's got the ball now, number 24.
Well, they're definitely backing off of Lavender. He's a good shooter, but they're not guarding him that close. That's right here. He's open.
Almost stripped by Crab.
Shot clock. Shot clock. You better recognize.
Parham to Lavender. He lets fly. A big 3 for Brendan Lavender. He's got 5 in this one, in Arizona up 90-88. And when they score 80 or more, they're 10-0 this season. Crab. That's a tough lean in. Can't get it to go down. Offensive rebound. Camp. Basket. Good rebound, Arizona.
How do you like it? Harper Camp with a huge rebound and great presence to get it up. That's the first one Crab's missed in a long time. But look at Camp, right place at the right time. That could have gone either way too. Definitely could have gone the other way.
And it was Solomon Hill underneath. He went down, but the whistle went against Arizona for the lead on the free throw. Harper Camp, a busy night. 28 in the game, and the Bears go up 1.
Yeah, Camp's got, 28? Crab is he's got like 26.
23 for now.
23 for now. Gutierrez had 25 and fouled out.
And it's
This is a great game. Unbelievable.
So my uncle calls and he says he's dizzy and he's losing his balance. I'm like, Unc, you want me to take you to a